my dad called me earlier this week, and he's like, yeah, I went to the doctor, and he gave me some medication. He's like, I don't know what it's for, and I said, what did he give you? He's like, Prozac. I'm like, Prozac. I'm like, heck, my dad doesn't need Prozac. I'm like, so my dad, he speaks broken English, and he understands it and speaks it, but he's not very fluent on it. So so I said, well, give me your doctors, because it's been a family doctor that we had for years, right?
Yeah. Well,
So
they prescribe antidepressants for things other than
yeah.
depression.
So
I'm sure
or
your dad is thrilled that you're talking about
yeah. So
his
yeah,
personal
he's
medical
probably
prescriptions.
he doesn't listen to anyways, right?
Nobody your friends and human do.
Yeah, so I call up the doc, and I said, hey, my dad called me, he gave him the prescription. He doesn't not really understand why you gave it to him, doc. I mean, why did you give him that prescription? That he's like, oh, it's for Hispanic attacks.
I almost was like, your dad's having panic attacks. God,
I'm sorry.
it's terrible.
That's a terrible joke.
It's terrible.
Yeah, so Kristi's just, if you're not watching us, Kristi's looking at me like, what? That's a terrible joke. So if Kristi thinks it's a terrible joke,
You
it
made me
probably
drop the
was.
F-bomb again.
Probably was a terrible joke.
Oh, Lord. He's so proud of himself.
I'm so proud of myself.
You've been trying to put that in. You've been trying to fit that in the whole time, too. It's awful.
It was an awful joke, but yeah. So anyways, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
It's your terrible joke.
That's my terrible joke.
I'm surprised you didn't send that to me over text or something.
I should have.
Yeah.
That's